Hello, my name is Soumya, and I've come to Chiploon here to create some creative work. So this is my.
You are native from Chennai.
Yes, I belong to Madurai, but I've been living in Bombay for a long time. Um, I'm actually using acrylic for the first time on canvas. The reason why I wanted to do this was to try something new. I'm not from the artistic field, I'm from a medical background, but I'm also been interested in art throughout my childhood. So I did a foundation course in 2023 from Model Art Institute in Dadar, and basically I'm really interested in all forms of art and very intrigued by human anatomy. So I think although I am from the medical background, it's been a very long journey because I have learned more about myself while doing art, because you don't get time to reflect when you belong to the sciences. In the last 2 days I had painted this piece. It's about my interpretation of my relationship with my mother since childhood. So she on the surface she seems to be a serious person, but actually she's not. And as a child, if you don't see obvious expressions, you can feel that the person is angry with you or distant. So this is really her face that I've shown, and me as a fetus in her womb. And this is an infinity sign creating the everlasting relationship between mother and daughter. There are many elements of symbolism in this painting. One of them being that when she would come from work, she would come back home, and the first thing she would ask is, have you done your homework? What did they teach you in school today? And we never had conversations about this is how I feel, or these are the things that I'm confused about. So I was not able to express that to her because I felt I'll be yelled at, or maybe she may not understand what I'm going through. So the closest and safest that I felt was the imagination of being in her womb. So this is me being in her womb, where I am very creative in my brain but also a little confused, and she also is a little blindsided to what I may feel or think because I'm not being communicative. And she also has many things to tell me but is confused about how to communicate the same because I am very sensitive. So this is actually her words which she has to mince or maybe tone down before she communicates with me. And this is her long hair, which she would always, even now she has a long plait and she wears a sari. So this is that feeling of being inside the pallu or inside the shelter of a parent. The rose here actually signifies her giving me gifts of life, like advice. But sometimes when she says, I am not able to see the rose, I'm able to experience the thorns. And I have to learn, I have to also reach out and make that connect with her spark to understand what she is really trying to say. And as a child, when I was really small, like a toddler, I remember that she would never put me down in the night because I was a very clingy kid. So this is her, actually, this is the wrapped cradle, right? And that is what I want to show here. She's a very rooted person as well. So this is the branches of the trees which are showing stability. And if you can see very closely, there's also a bird here which represents her independence and her ability to not get influenced by people and fly above the small things. Yes, and the lastly is that there are certain cultures that she is imbibed, and this is what I want to portray. She's taken all the culture of the ancestry and she's still practicing things like the Bhagavad Gita and stuff like that.
Thank you very much. All the best
Thank
to
you.
you.
Thank you so much.